Christina Winwood. Welcome you fans to the second night of the 2008 Battle of Los Angeles. Getting underway tonight is the Block A matchup between Brandon Bonham, or Block AB matchup actually, between Brandon Bonham, the new guy, the man in the yellow trunks, and Nigel McGuinness, the man in the yellow hair.
Of course, if you have any difficulty trying to figure out the different characteristics of these two, then you really need to.
Yeah, you really need to bone up, as it were, on your professional wrestling. And Nigel McGuinness, of course, defeated Austin Aries in a very, very hard-fought contest last night. And Brandon Bonham, though, no slouch either, defeated Kenny Omega last night in an excellent, excellent matchup. Many of the fans very appreciative of both men's efforts, but Brandon Bonham came out on top, and now he is facing off with Nigel McGuinness, and he has his work cut out for him, Dino.
Word on that, as we stated in Night 1, if you don't remember, please refer to Night 1 disc and DVDs. The British Styles, my favorite, in fact, Nigel McGuinness, who hails from England.
London, England.
Yes, beautiful place.
And
have to go back there.
Look at this. Nigel McGuinness really giving us a clinic and giving Brandon Bonham a clinic, putting him down to the mat and pinning him again. Junior referee Danny Martinez
Western Bacon.
giving the 2 count. He's below the ranks of Aaron Hassan in terms of the junior referees, but very well could work his way up tonight. Than Aaron Hassan. Look at this. Nigel playing to the crowd, and Brandon Bonham, of course, is a crowd favorite. Oh, Brandon Bonham, side headlock takeover, took Nigel down as he was playing to the crowd. Great strategy by Bonham to catch Nigel unawares. But Bonham, of course, is normally the favorite in any of his PWG matches thus far. So far, undefeated. His only near blemish is a 20-minute time limit draw with Davey Richards. Might have been 25, but I'm not quite sure. But still, and so Brandon Bonham has really got a lot to prove here, and especially against a tough competitor like Nigel. Nigel, of course, was quarterfinals last year, lost El Generico, and El Generico went on to the finals of the tournament, was defeated by Roderick Strong and Shima, and then Shima actually won the tournament in 2007. But this year, Nigel's hoping to make it a different story, and Brandon Bonham, though, this could be a career landmark, not even winning this match, but just being in this tournament. He could go on to some pretty great things, especially if he, yourself and myself, we are the majority of the championship committee here in PWG, and so if he goes on to impress us in this matchup, he could have great things in store for him.
Maybe a fruit basket or a thank you
Fruit of the Month Club.
Yes, that's a gift that keeps on giving the whole year, Clark.
Bonham shoving
Oh, snap. High school fight.
Oh, look at that. Bonham distracting Nigel, pointing his head towards that. Oh, look at that. Nigel, though, using every part of the ring. Oh, he just clobbered Brandon Bonham.
Take a little breather there. I don't want to say he regrets hurting him that hard.
I think Nigel was more upset about being tricked by Bonham, tricked twice in the same match. Nigel's not an easy guy to pull one over on. You know what? I saw him earlier reading a book in the center of the ring before the show started. He was not even concerned with his match tonight or possible matches tonight.
In fact, he went out singing. Karaoke.
That's right. We were at Dimples last night, Nigel, myself, and a few of the other guys, and it was quite an entertaining night. Nigel McGuinness actually regaled the crowd with his rendition of Wild Thing.
Wow.
Oh, hard elbow shots. Nigel telling Bonham to bring it on. And, Nigel just rocking Bonham. Bonham, you can see, is staggering a little bit. Nigel telling Bonham, single leg takedown. Goes through. Thought he was going for the spinning toe hold. Bonham, though, knocks him out. Bonham up and over the top to the outside.
They knocked him pretty well in Stark now.
Nigel might be regretting that late night at Dimples for more than one reason.
Well, he didn't get his third song in.
That's very true. We found out late in the evening that in order to get as many songs as possible. Oh, look at that. Nigel putting on the brakes as Bonham went to throw him in underneath the bottom rope, but Nigel put on the brakes and caught him with a back elbow. Yeah, Nigel did Bonham landed a little pretty hard on the shoulder of Nigel McGuinness. And, that becomes the tale of this tournament. What injuries did you sustain last night, or what injuries will you sustain tonight, and how will that affect you throughout the course of the tournament? Say Bonham were to concuss himself on that dive, but go on to somehow win this match. He'd have to, he'd be weakened in his his quarterfinal match or semifinal match, and you know, I mean, he would be going in there with a concussion, and or he could be going in there with a broken shoulder, as Nigel just steps over, wrenches the arm, and now kicks him in the face. Not showing a lot of respect for the new guy.
Well, trying to show, give Brandon a little taste of his own medicine there. Nigel grasping for his shoulder, wanting to make sure that he dishes out just a little bit.
Oh, what
I mean?
Vicious arm breaker by Nigel. Danny Martinez only counts a 1 fall, and I believe with that 1 fall count, Danny Martinez has shot up the ranks and is now placed ahead of Aaron Hassan in junior referee category. And now Nigel McGuinness, after flipping Brandon Bonham over out of that pinning predicament, has him all tied up. And Nigel, he's just working out the kinks in his shoulders as Bonham is struggling to get out of the submission. Oh, would you look at that?
Didn't feel good at all.
Brandon Bonham screaming in pain. Danny Martinez, the referee, checking to see if Bonham wants to continue, and of course he wants to continue. This is the Battle of Los Angeles. Oh, he just jacked his jaw.
Good look, trying to find an opportunity for yourself to get the upper hand here. Nigel, man, he knows pretty much almost everything to be first.
He is a consummate professional, and I mean, he is a student of the game, a master of the sport of professional wrestling, and you know, I mean, that's why a victory here for Bonham would be such a big thing. Uppercut by Nigel, and Bonham holding on for dear life, keeps his feet, an admirable task. Oh, goes for the jawbreaker lariat. Bonham hits him with a clothesline. Beautiful drop kick, caught him on the chin. What incredible elevation by Bonham. Now Bonham sends him in the corner, pillar to post. Bonham charges in. Nigel comes under, eats a boot from Brandon Bonham. Bonham up on the middle rope. Foot stomp, caught Nigel on the back of the head.
Cover.
Hook in the leg, 2. Nigel kicks out at 2.75.
That was a pretty big hit that Nigel took, but I think it's going to take a lot more to put down the big Brit.
Nigel is a big dude, and he is a tough dude, and so Bonham. Oh my God! 1, 2, no! Bonham kicks out at 2.
Fans very happy to see Bonham kick out of that one, man. I would not have been able to.
Incredible! Brandon Bonham was very nearly decapitated by that jawbreaker lariat. Nigel, though, enjoying quite a bit of support at the crowd. I believe it's about 75-25 right now. Nigel getting up ahead of steam. Rebounds, puts on the brakes. Oh, Bonham with the shot to the stomach. Enziguri. Bonham again. Enziguri takes down Nigel. Nigel's in the corner. Brandon Bonham.
Up for it.
Could be. Drop kicks Nigel in the corner, and he just blasted him.
Cover.
Hook of the leg, 1, 2, no! Nigel McGuinness kicks out at 2 and may have lost a tooth or perhaps broken a nose.
If anything, Bonham turned those spikes of his to the side parts.
You can see Nigel, he's dabbing at his face. I'm not sure what happened on that impact, but any number of things could have happened. But Brandon Bonham just clobbered Nigel McGuinness there. Now Nigel McGuinness reverses the Irish whip, grabs the British whip. You can see shaking off the cobwebs. Brandon Bonham, though, narrowly avoided that, coming up to the top rope. Oh, crotched by Nigel. Nigel!
Tower!
He's got him hooked up. Tower of London just destroyed the face of Brandon Bonham. 1, 2, 3. That is it. Nigel McGuinness advances to the semifinals of the 2008 Battle of Los